And then the other movie I watched is the horror notes of the week, and that is 2025's Scott Derrickson vehicle, Black Phone 2. We dropped the because it's cleaner. But Black Phone 2 takes place several years after the events of the very good first film. I thoroughly enjoyed the first film, where if you have been listening to the podcast, you would know I gave this 4 stars at one point.
It's good, except for the apparently.
Yeah, it's not as clean. But Black Phone 2 does take place a couple years after the events of that first film, and we see kind of the aftermath of the characters. Finney, who was the one who got kidnapped in the events of the first film, and his sister Gwen, played by Mason Thames and Madeline McGraw, respectively. And we see kind of what they're dealing with after the effect. And the sister Gwen is still seeing kind of visions of children going missing, and she gets a mysterious phone call in her dream and about this camp up in Colorado that they do decide to travel there. And we also see another kid join them, Ernesto, who is funny enough. He was in the first one. He's playing a character's brother from the first one, which is kind of a cool little thing there. But Ethan Hawke does return as the grabber, and it kind of still shows the story of the aftermath of what they're dealing with, and also what happened to these 3 kids that did wind up kind of missing on this lake property, and it kind of deals with a lot of fun, interesting stuff. And I think the Black Phone now franchise at this point is definitely a Scott Derrickson project. He has directed one of my favorite horror films in recent memory, and that is Sinister. I think that movie is such a twisted, sick, good time of a movie with Ethan Hawke, and I think Ethan Hawke has really taken this grabber character to kind of new heights. I think he was my number 1 supporting actor nominee a few years ago, and I was kind of bummed that he didn't get a Pinot nom there. I think he was really good, but he is really awesome in this as well. I think the grabber has a good look as a villain. While this one might not be as strong an outing for the next installment, I think there's still some really cool things they do. I think the snowy feel and the isolation of the movie is really well done. I think some of the score and the horror elements are also really good too. I like how when they do go into dream sequences, it looks like it's old-timey footage where it's kind of blurry, and you're kind of like trying to put the pieces together along with the characters. I also like kind of the vibe that it's set into. There's also some really cool performances from Demian Bichir, who plays this character named Mando, and he has a daughter named from Ariana Rivas, who plays a character named Mustang. I think those 2 characters are really interesting to put in this franchise. I think they're really good as well. This is a fun movie. My wife and I both really enjoyed it. We're at 3 stars. Not quite as good as the first film, but still a really solid outing. And I would not be opposed to seeing another grabber outing, because the things that Ethan Hawke is doing with that character is pretty interesting. So Black Phone 2, respectable 3 stars. So a fun time.
Can I assume that you were referring to Oscar nominee Demian Bichir?
Bichir, yep, that's who it is.
Not
yes.
Bitcher?
I don't know how to say his name.
You should go by Bitcher, though.
It is Bitchin. Yeah. Demian Bichir. Yes. That makes more sense now. Yeah, Bichir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. What
did he get his Oscar nom for?
What was
Better
it called?
Life.
Better Life in like 2011.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's not even on its like top credits either. Godzilla vs. Kong, Alien, and The Nun are up high. Oh,
it was. Yeah. It wasn't the greatest movie, but he was good in it, and it got him into a bunch of stuff. Like he was in Hateful Eight and
Godzilla vs. Kong, Black Phone.
Yeah,
and he was Bitchin.
Yeah. There you go.